What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to WQEB 97. And this is your girl, Crooklyn, and I'm here with Atia Bad. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
just want to say excited to have you here. And, before I get into playing your song for us, I wanted to ask you, um, what is it that your music is trying to express in this soul in your artist legacy?
I believe overall my music is storytelling. It's
Mhm.
telling a tale of young women, it's telling a tale of young men, it's telling a tale of single mothers, it's telling a tale of single fathers. I'm trying to be a voice for, like, I guess, the voiceless. So you got a story to tell, let's put it to music.
Okay, right. Voice of the people. I dig that for real. We need a little bit more of that. Building the bridges in our communities and filling in those gaps and adding a powerful voice in this space. So, my follow-up question to you would be, are you more led by your discipline or your inspiration behind why you're doing this?
I think I'm more led by my inspiration. I grew up in a creative family. We sang, we danced. I'm artistic. So I think that, you know how they say art imitates life. I think I get my inspiration and then I just put it to the pen, or I put it on nails or something.
Okay, okay. So, kind of like a DIY therapist thing through the art.
There you go.
Yes, okay. So
Mhm.
my final question that I wanted to get into you about was there ever an experience like that changed your art forever for you?
Um, I think COVID, when COVID hit, I kind of shut down. And I don't know. COVID came and it paused everything. I was moving and really grooving. I was going and performing everywhere. And then you know how everything got shut down. The venues got shut down. So I
Mhm.
really took a step back and I got into my other artistic outlets. So I think COVID really slowed me down, music wise.
Okay, yeah, that definitely that momentum shift is was a pivotal change for a lot of people, a lot of folks. So where are you now with that? Have you found a motion for yourself that you're happy about?
So I am picking the pen back up. I'm actually going to be shooting a music video for Kiki. That's one of my songs that I have out right now. And I'm just, kind of trying to acclimate myself back to, I guess, where society is today.
Mhm.
Things have changed. The mindset is so different. The youth are being raised so differently. So I'm really just trying to find that exact voice that's going to grab everyone.
So speaking of society's voice, if you could tune out what society has already shaped for us and do your own thing, create your own lane, your own path, and people would follow behind you, what would that look like for you?
Hmm. I probably would be a musical health guru.
Mhm.
Where we'll be just laying in the forest and everything will just be
Sound
musical
baths for
and
everyone.
artistic. Yeah, yeah, just
Mhm.
everything just will be creative and just full of color, and everything that a person feels, they'll be able to express it. So I don't know. I think just living freely, letting people just truly live and be themselves.
Okay. Again, we appreciate you. We need this in our communities for real. So we're gonna stamp on that. And I just wanna so about this track, Kiki, like, is there any backstory that you want people to know before we get into it?
Um, it's not about me. No offense, to anyone who has dealt with these different walks of life, but this kind of goes out to a young lady who told me a story one day, and I was just in shock from what she told me. And I asked her, I said, "Can I put that to music?" She said, "Go right ahead." And that literally is telling a story. I'm not going to say her real name, but we'll call her Kiki. It's really telling a true story about a young lady who really went through these ordeals.
Wow, that's actually my favorite type of music when people are really uh they're not even expressing from themselves, but something moved them so much that they had to tell somebody else's story.
Mhm.
So, would you ever want someone to tell your story, put it to a musical soundtrack?
Yeah, but it would have to be packaged perfectly. It would have to really be packaged the right way. Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Okay, y'all. So again, we here at WQEB live with Crooklyn and your girl Atia. We're getting into this track called Kiki, and let's vibe out. All right.
Right. Yeah.
I'm about to tell you about this girl named Kiki. That little chick, she was very sneaky. And you can always catch the hoe creeping. She was down on Drew with Dad every weekend. The little girl was constantly in trouble. Always on the block trying to come up on the double. Take a shot so that she can take it up her butthole. She wasn't doing things like this before. She met this girl named Trina who was pimping. She was light skinned and walked with a limp band. She showed Kiki how to flip a dollar and how to torch these niggas that just wanna holler. Now Trina been on her own since she was 12. 1 through 11, yeah, she been through some hell. Her mama boyfriend was fresh out of jail before he kicked her out, and now she got a story to tell. So Trina told this man read her story, and the details was kinda gory. At 8 years old, the little girl started whoring. Her mama introduced her to this man named Corey. Now Corey took her innocence away. He even gave the little girl a STD. But her mama owed the money, so you know what that means. Her mama did the prison, she could never get clean. So on brave little Trina had it lean. And then he introduced her to promethazine. She stayed numb, trying to hide from the pain, hoping for a sunny day and no more rain. Now things was very messed up in Trina's brain. And then she ended up messing with Lorraine. Lorraine was a prostitute on Fifth Street. She was always on the come up trying to make the men's meet. And then they got into some shit with some niggas. They had them pushing weight and even pulling triggers. Now these girls was the best drug dealers that the South ever seen. But if you push them, they some killers. Now Trina introduced Kiki to the game. And if you was a dope boy, you knew her name. And she was 5'4" with a thick brain, put out on the streets, and her mama was to blame. She started dancing at the club for them dollars, twerking all that fat ass, making niggas wanna holler. To handle all the shit, Kiki turned to the bottle. She met up with her girl Trina, and she started sniffing powder. Now Kiki started sniffing more and more, cause when you look her in the face, she could tell her mind was gone. She started wandering up and down blocks, and from niggas' dicks, just to make a buck. She out here looking like a bitch, she out here acting like a club. She out here looking like a fish, she out here acting like a club. Now Kiki ran back into her friend Trina. And Trina looked at Kiki like she never seen her. And Kiki cried out, "Girl, I really need you." And Trina walked past like she didn't hear her. Now it's very fucked up how the gang go. People smiling in your face and you never know that they really out to get you scheming on the low. That's why my circle is that I'm riding dolo. It's fucked up how the gang go. Nobody owes you loyalty. I'm here to let you know. It's fucked up how the game go. Nobody owes you loyalty. I'm here to let you know. It's fucked up how the game go. Nobody owes you loyalty. I'm here to let you know.
Yo, yo, WQEB, y'all, man. That's Atia love for y'all. This is
What
nice.
does it mean to you and what does it mean to me? Are you down for me and are you there for me? I
Mm.
need loyalty, 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 yeah.
Now that's the end.
No, you're good. Yeah. Yo, that was amazing. I was like, that's where we tapping into that real stuff and like changing the frequency, like you said. So, y'all be closing out here, man. Atia, thank you so much for locking in with us. We
Thank
really, really
you.
would love to have you back. It's your girl
Thank you.
Crooklyn, and just let them know one more time where they can find you on your platforms.
You can find me everywhere. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube, all the same name, which is Pressed by Atia. PRESSEDBYATIA. If you just search ATIA, I'm popping up. So
All right, y'all. Y'all hear it. Y'all heard it here first. She popping up, she popping out, and she popping. All right. So we talking that
okay.
real stuff. It's WQEB Crooklyn, and we out of here. Later, Tia.
Peace. Thanks, guys.